welcome. This is Chair Yoga. My name is Lisa Joy Glassman, and I'm a former rugby player. I used to play with the DC Furies. I am a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, and a massage therapist. And I take all of those avenues and combine them into full wellness programs for individuals, teams, and groups. So all you need for this practice is your own body and the ability to sit down. Any chair will do, but I just want to go through. So if you are sitting at your desk right now and using an office desk or an office chair, I would like you to lock your wheels, or any rolling chair. Just please go ahead and lock your wheels. Make sure that you are safe. And if you have objects around you, you can see I don't have any objects around me, but you might, depending on the room you're in. Just go ahead and remove those objects from your reach as best as you can. If you can't remove them or move them, then just go ahead and take the opportunity to know where they are. Kind of take a look around, see what's happening, and know where they are. So we're gonna get started. Remember that even if you can't stay for the whole time, you are welcome to just join in for a little while and go ahead and get ready. So if you do a few stretches, that's great. Just want to check a couple things, make sure that you can see me. This is new streaming, and I want to make sure that you feel comfortable with getting ready. So take a comfortable seat. For this one, you can lean back in your chair. And if you're not sitting at a desk, you're sitting in your couch or a nice lazy chair, go ahead and relax into it. Take up a little bit of space. So if it would feel good to open up your legs, to stretch out, open up the arms.
But not on the DC side.
Okay. And just go ahead and relax. If it would help you to close your eyes in order to relax, then go ahead and do that. Or if you might want to lay back, if you have a pillow top, something that allows you to ease into your seat. Take a nice easy breath in through the nose. If you have allergies, you can breathe in through the mouth. And as you exhale, allow your body to sink in. Allow your feet to settle into the ground. Allow your hips to push into the seat. Allow whatever is behind you to embrace you, to hold your shoulders. And just be here for a few breaths and notice what you're feeling. Notice what it feels like to sit down. And then begin to scan your body. I want you to start with your face, your head, and just observe if you have any areas of tension in your face or your neck or your head. And if you do, not a problem, most of us do, just on the exhalation, allow that tension to go, to leave with the breath. Scan down to the neck, the jaw, the front and back, the top of the shoulders and base of the neck. And again, observe if you have any tension there. And if you do, just gently exhale and allow that tension to just drift out from you. And we'll go down the whole body. So come to the shoulders, the upper back. And you might not be able to get rid of all the tension right away, but you're giving it your best shot. You're starting to put that energy behind it to tell your body that you're interested in relaxing, and then inviting your body with the breath to let that tension go. So from the shoulders, drop down into the ribs, the chest, the mid-back. Scan that area, and again, with the exhalation, allow your body to slowly relax. Come down into the abdomen, the low back, and the hips. Same thing here, scan, see what's going on. Become aware of what's really happening in your body in the present moment. And allow yourself to relax with the breath. Go into the thighs and the hips. Notice if you're holding your legs up for some reason, see if you can allow the legs to drop in and relax. And then ease more tension through the knees, through the lower legs, and even the feet. You might notice that you are curling your toes inside your shoes. You'd be surprised how much that is engaging all the way up through your body. It's going to your mind and it's telling you to be tense. See if you can relax. Relax the feet, even if you're wearing shoes, relax the toes inside your shoes. And then come into the arms and the hands for one final set of relaxation. Scan the arms, the wrists, the fingers. Notice the position of your fingers and allow them to soften. And just take a few breaths here, noticing how you are sitting. Notice how the ground and the chair are supporting you. And then become aware of the air around you. Notice how when you breathe in, you take your surroundings, the air around you, and pull it into your body. So not only do you have the support of the ground and of your seat, but you are supported by the environment around you. As you breathe in, you are able to bring nutrition, bring oxygen through your bloodstream to your cells to nourish them. So your environment is holding you, is helping you heal, allowing you to float in existence. If you have the eyes closed, that's great. Everyone gently drop the chin to the chest, and if the eyes are closed, go ahead and flutter the eyes open here. And slowly pick the head back up and just nod your head yes, feeling the head move up and down. And gently turn your head from side to side, nodding your head no. And then tilt your head from side to side, noticing any sensations you feel as you move. Do your best to just be the observer of these sensations. Slowly bring your hands onto your seat and give yourself a little bit of a press up. You can expand and stretch your fingers here and begin to shift your body forward. You can scoot your hips forward. Again, if you're on a chair with wheels, please go ahead and just lock your wheels in place so that you're safe. And then you can grab the seat of the chair, or you might grab up a little bit higher on the back of the chair. Scoot yourself forward and inhale, expand the chest. If it feels okay, look up to the sky and stretch the front of the body here, stretching the front of the neck, the chest, the shoulders. One more breath like this. And then release your arms. Bring your hands onto your thighs. And now push your thighs away, extending the arms, and lift your spine up nice and tall. Try to hold this position where you're slightly leaning back and holding nice and tall, and release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms out to the sides, and exhale, bring the arms down. Keep that nice lifted spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Now move according to your condition. So if it feels okay to lift the arms higher than the shoulders, you're more than welcome to. And it might be that one arm feels great to lift up, but the other one not so much. You can do that as well. Take a few rounds of breathing in to lift the arms up and breathing out to stretch the arms down. Good. 2 or 3 more. Inhale, stretch the arms up. So connecting the movement of the body to the rhythm of the breath. And exhale, release. Go ahead and scoot yourself forward in your chair. Again, you should feel secure. So plant the feet firmly onto the ground and allow the arms to come back once again. You can grab the seat, or you might be able to grab the back. This is our second round, so if it feels okay, you can walk your hands up a little bit higher. Inhale, stretch the chest forward. Exhale, push your feet down and lengthen through the spine. So reach up through the very top of your head here. And then inhale, bring the left arm forward. Turn your palm to face forward and then reach through your left fingers. At the same time, pull with the right hand and take a big stretch across the arms. Exhale, release the left arm back, and now take the right arm forward. Again, stretch and spread through the fingers, reach out. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Roll the shoulders up and back, so we'll warm the tissue a little bit. Engaging and releasing the muscles of the traps. Those are those upper and mid-back shoulder muscles, upper back muscles. Take it the other way. I know a lot of folks who are tuning in might be into athletics and sports, so you might have some knowledge about your muscles and your anatomy. I always like to share a little bit of that. And now go one at a time, rolling the shoulders up and back. You can add a little bit of rotation, twisting and reaching through the rib cage. And reverse one more time. And this one we're going to turn into a little bit of a swimming stroke. So start to pull the elbows up with the shoulder. Again, move according to how it feels to you. So one arm might be very fluid and the other arm might look like this. That's fine. Maybe you have an injury or an experience. And you can slowly take this into a full freestyle crawl. I say freestyle as a general term, so this can look pretty wild. If you need to move, get kind of wiggly with it. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Press the palms together, and now pull the elbows in and turn the fingers up. From here, press the hands down and try to make a straight line across your forearms. Good, release. Shake them out, let the arms swing. And now bring the arms up, bring the hands together, and then turn them so the backs of the hands touch. Bend the elbows and turn the fingers down. So we're going to make a straight line across the top of the forearms here and try to stretch out the wrists. So if this feels pretty tight, you can drop the hands and lift the elbows, but eventually. Now take a look at your hands and notice which thumb is on top. Okay, so make a mental note of that and roll the wrists in a circle. We can bring them all the way up and bring them down. And now reverse your circle. Try to circle the other way. Bring them up and bring them down. Good. Take a look at your hands. You're going to flip it so that the other thumb is on top and all of the fingers also intersect that way. Good. From here, go ahead and mash your fingers a little bit back and forth, just giving them a little stretch, a little massage. You can spread and curl the fingers a few times. Good. And then again, roll the wrists. This time, take them over to one side and back down. Take them over to the other side and back down. And then inhale, press the palms out. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale, push them out. Exhale, pull them in. One more time, inhale, press them out. If this doesn't feel good, you're welcome to flip. And let's inhale, start to stretch the arms up overhead. So some of you will have your arms all the way up. Some of you might have them in between. Okay. So you just move according to how it feels in your shoulders, in your arms, in your wrists. And then exhale, release. Inhale, bring the arms up again. Go the dominant way, the way that you normally intersect your fingers. And then pull the shoulders forward. Allow the head to tuck down. And begin to breathe into the upper back. So your lungs are not just in the front of the body in the chest. They actually span through the entirety of your rib cage. There's many places you can find space to breathe. So I want you to try with each inhalation to expand the space between the shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, slowly pull back up and gently release. Sit up nice and tall. Now, if your back is getting tired, you can always move to the back of your seat. But if you're wanting to work on your core and you're feeling fine, you can stay in the middle of the chair for this. Extend your arms about 45 degrees out from the shoulders. Good. From here, gently drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Good. Now release the left arm and keep stretching out through the right. So we're looking for a stretch across the side of the neck here. And gently release. Inhale, bring the head to neutral. And again, extend the arms out 45 degrees. Slowly drop the head over to the right. Allow the left arm now to soften. Keep reaching out through the right hand. Take another breath here and slowly release the arm. Inhale, bring the head to neutral. Take your right arm now and tuck it behind your back. It might just go behind the right hip, or you might be able to walk it all the way across to the left hip. If your arm is in reach, you can grab onto your opposite forearm. Not necessary, but if it's available, take it. And then inhale, pull the chest up by inhaling the breath, and exhale, settle down into your seat, press through the feet. Good. From here, once again, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. So you might feel the stretch in the neck, or you might feel it more deeply in the shoulder. Everyone feels these stretches slightly differently, and I call this finessing the stretch. So if you don't feel anything, just make some small adjustments. Maybe lift your head up a little or down, or turn it slightly until you feel, okay, I've got it. I got a stretch here. And just breathe into it. And slowly release the arms. Shake them out. Bring the head to neutral. And now bring the left hand behind your back. And again, it might go just to the left hip, or you might walk it all the way over to the right. If you can grab your opposite forearm, you're more than welcome to grab on. And then gently drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And if you're doing a different side than me, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you do both sides. Take a deep breath into the chest here. And allow that stretch to happen. Wherever you feel it is probably where you need it the most. It's where you are having the most tension along that line. Right? So we think about our muscles and our body parts as separate units, but they're all connected beyond that song we learned as a child. So there's lots of interconnected tissues in the body. And slowly release the arms, wiggle it out, bring the head back up to neutral. Turn your head about 45 degrees now from side to side. So instead of reaching it all the way, halfway. And what we're looking for is we want the chin to line up with the center of the collarbone. So if you're not sure what your collarbone is, it's that bone that starts right here attached to that center bone in the center of the chest, and it goes out to the outer shoulder. So along this line, you're going to turn and try to get your chin to intersect the middle of it. Okay? Now, a lot of people have tension up here in the traps. I was talking about that before, and a couple of other attachment muscles. So this might be a good one to get at that spot. First, with your head over to the left, you're turning to the left collarbone. Take your right arm and just gently reach it out a few inches in front, to the side, to the back.
And what I'd like you to do is hold your arm in a position where you're like, yeah, I feel the stretch somewhere up here. And just breathe into that. Good. Inhale, slowly lift up, and we'll take it to the other side. So again, the collarbone goes from the center of the chest out to the outer shoulder. You're trying to intersect the middle of it with your chin. Take a nice good head nod down there. And then with your left arm, we're looking to the right, so we're moving the left. See what happens. Maybe bring it out to the side a few inches, forward, back. And it might be a slightly different position than the other side, where you're feeling like, oh yeah, it gets that spot. So we're going right after it here. And then breathe into that space. Allow your breath to bring in that nourishing oxygen and move it to those cells. You can visualize this. You can see the breath go in, make an exchange with the lungs, go to the heart, and go right to that spot. Inhale, slowly lift up. And shake it out a little bit. All right, we're going to go after this spot one more time. So turn your head to the left, about halfway. Bring the chin to the chest. This time, take your left hand. We're not going to pull, but we're going to utilize gravity to our advantage. And bring your hand on top of your head. And now feel the weight of your arm, helping to deepen the stretch here on your head. And then with an inhale, I want you to press your head up into your hand. Exhale, relax with gravity. Inhale, push your head into your hand. Exhale, relax with gravity. One more time, inhale, push your head into your hand. And exhale, relax. Release your hand from your head. Allow your chin to come to the center. Inhale deeply into the chest, bringing your chest up to your chin. And exhale, slowly lift your head up. Just nod it and move it around a little bit. And we'll do the other side. Chin goes over halfway to the center of the right collarbone. Bring the right hand and place it on top of the head, the back of the head here. And allow the weight of your arm to help the head drop. With an inhalation, press your head up into your hand. And exhale, relax. Inhale, press your head up to your hand. Exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, head up. Exhale, relax with gravity. Gently release your hand. Slide your chin over to the center of the chest. Inhale, lift the chest up to the chin. And exhale, slowly bring your head up. Okay, so we'll leave the upper body alone for a bit and we'll come into the lower body. Take your feet as wider than your average seat so that it feels comfortable. And just allow your knees to move in and out a few times. Good. And then take the hands and press the inner thighs open. From here, you might notice your heels have a tendency to lift up. Press your full foot, both sides, into the ground here as best as you can. Good. And release. Bring your feet in and just alternate lifting your heels up and down. And now keep the heels down and alternate lifting the toes up and down. Good. All right, so we did this interlacing of the fingers. I want you to try to keep switching back and forth between the hands. Bring your hands underneath your right leg and help lift it up. Rotate your right ankle in a circle. And gently reverse. Good. And slowly lower that foot back down. Take the hands. If you're interlacing, switch. If interlacing doesn't work, you can simply pull the leg up. And if that doesn't feel very good on your arms, you can lean back and just lift your leg up. Rotate the ankle both directions. And gently place your foot back down. Scoop back in your chair so that you're nice and sturdy on your seat. Grab onto the left side of your seat and extend your right leg out. Point your toes up to the sky. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh and slowly stretch it down towards your toes. Now I say towards your toes, there's no need to reach all the way to your toes. Just go as far as you need to feel a stretch. So the stretch could be on the back of your leg, it could be in the back of your hip, it could be on your back, it could be somewhere else. Remember that you are a unique being and your body is a special combination of an accumulation of life's events. So the way you feel it is the way you feel it. Inhale, slowly come up. It's going to be different than everybody else. Extend the left leg out, point those toes up as much as you can. Grab onto the chair with the right hand. Again, if you've just joined us and you're on a chair with wheels, please lock your wheels. And then slowly stretch the left hand down. Good. Take a few breaths there. Keep breathing. Keep holding that position. Good. Inhale, slowly lift back up and place your left leg down. Bring the hands underneath the right leg again. Inhale, lift it up. Point your toes. Stretch your leg out in front of you. Flex your toes, lifting them up to the sky, and bend your knee back down. Inhale, point and reach out. Exhale, flex and reach down. Two more. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Dorsiflex. Inhale, reach the toes forward. Exhale, reach the toes up. Keep reaching the toes up and extend the leg back out. Option one, stay right here. So this is part strength and part stretch. Option two, if you have room to move, you can walk your hands towards your foot. Again, maybe that's just 1 inch. And then if you're very hunched over and you notice your shoulders are way up by your ears, take an inhale and lengthen through the spine. Good. One more breath here. If you've walked your hands out, walk them in. Gently bend your knee. Place your foot down and wiggle it out a little bit. All right, again, if you're interlacing the fingers, keep swapping which way your hands are going. Inhale, pull up. Point the toes down. Stretch it up. Exhale, toes go up. Bend it down. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. In. Out. Last one, connecting the breath to the movement of the body. The movement of the body to the breath. Keep the toes lifted, stretch it back out. Stay right here, or maybe walk it out a couple of inches. But again, let's avoid deep rounding and hunching the neck and shoulders. Keep everything lifted. Remember, we just stretched those muscles. So I want to keep that nice openness through the neck, the collarbones, and the shoulders. One more breath here. If you've walked your hands out, walk them back in. Gently place your foot down and release. Okay, we're going to get into the hips a little bit more. So we'll begin by crossing the right leg over the left. If you can, bring your foot across your thigh. If this isn't quite working for you, you have two more options. You could cross at the ankles, or you might be able to scoot forward and let your left knee come a little bit closer to the ground. You might be able to pull your right thigh up from there and then wiggle it up. So you have some options there. Once you get here, I want you to roll your body around in a circle. So take some time to move and to once again become the observer of your body. Reverse direction slowly. So you may notice, oh, tight there, loose there. I don't feel anything. I feel a lot, right? Or, wow, that's something. Or, ooh, ow, that hurts. If you notice, ooh, ow, that hurts, don't do that again if you can help it. It might take a couple of rounds. Oh, okay, that still hurts. Great. Avoid pain. There's no reason to hurt yourself in yoga. So wherever you are, what I'd like you to do now is bring your toes up. So point the toes towards the knee. This just will engage the muscles of the lower leg, which creates a little bit more stabilization at the knee while it's in this rotated position, or the hip is in a rotated position. And then I want you to pick a direction where you feel stretch. Not pain, but stretch. So again, that might look like different for everyone. Some of you might lean to the side. I might lean forward or back, and it might change from day to day or even hour to hour. So pick a direction where you feel something going on in your hip, your back, maybe your groin. And then I want us to use the power of visualization, okay? So I want you to see the breath go in through the nose, down the throat into the lungs, make that exchange into the bloodstream, go to the heart, and then I want you to see how the heart sends the blood right to wherever you need that nourishment. And I want you to rest your attention in whatever area that you're stretching, wherever it is. And I want you to see those cells becoming full and more buoyant, opening up. Take a few breaths there, sending your attention, your energy, and your oxygen-rich blood right to where you need it the most. On an inhale, slowly lift up and uncross your leg. Give it a little bit of a shake. And now we'll switch. Take the left and cross it either at the ankle, the thigh, or you might need to do that little scooting move where you cross it and pull it up. Take some body rolls just to explore. Again, observing the sensations in your own body as they're happening. And you might notice that this side feels different than the other side. Reverse, that's okay. Try your best to not judge what you feel, to not say something negative about your body just because you notice a sensation. And that takes a lot of practice, so good, make sure you reverse. And now just experience the body as it is, for the amazing vessel that it is, having carried you up into this very moment. Slow it down and find a position that feels particularly stretchy without being painful. And take a few breaths in and out, and then use that power of visualization. See how the environment around you is able to support and nourish your body through this amazing exchange of the breath, through being alive. So the yoga practice is really about connecting your consciousness and your breath, connecting your consciousness and your body, connecting with the earth and your body, right? Finding that union through the power of life. So that's how we can do yoga in a chair or on the ground or really anywhere at any time. Take a few more breaths into that space. See those cells expand, become more buoyant and light. Slowly start to lift up out of the pose, uncross your legs and shake it out. Bring your legs as close together as you can now, and take both arms over to the right side. You can use your fingers and grip onto the leg and start to pull that spine up nice and tall. Press your feet together to engage the muscles of your legs, and then slowly rotate your torso around your spine for a twist. Notice where, when you twist, there's some constriction, right? We're putting pressure against areas of the body that surround the lungs, but then we're also opening areas of the body. So in this twist, I want you to breathe where it's easy. Breathe into those open spaces. Good. And gently release. Come to the center, and now go to the other side. Hook the hands onto the thigh, press the feet down, and begin to turn. Breathe in and out through the nose, and once again, notice, okay, where is it easy to breathe? Where is there kind of a sticking point where my body is constricting around it? And go ahead, choose the open areas, the easiest path, or the path of least resistance. Good, slowly release. Okay, option to repeat exactly that same thing with the legs, or you can build by crossing the right leg over the left. It could be at the ankles or it could be at the thighs, okay? Again, bring both hands over to the right leg. Inhale, lift up nice and tall, and once again, turn and twist. This time, as you breathe, notice the areas that are tight. And now I want you to send the breath right into those areas. So go into that resistance and still find a way to expand through the breath. Good. Gently release and take a small counter twist. And then just uncross and twist back and forth a little bit. And we'll go to the other side. So cross the left over the right. Again, could be at the ankles, could be at the thigh, or you could choose not to cross the legs. Hands go over to the left leg. Grip onto it. Find a nice long spine. And then again, twist. So after a few breaths, notice that area of tightness or tension of that torso tissue being twisted and pulled, and then breathe right into it. Slowly release, take a counter twist, and just rotate back and forth a bit. Slowly uncross. All right, take the legs out nice and wide. If you want to, you can move back in your chair. I do not want you to fall out of your chair, so make sure that you're nice and secure. Again, if you're joining us now, go ahead, lock your wheels if you're on a rolling chair. Be mindful, you want to be able to reach the ground with your feet. We're going to do a lot of combo things now. We're going to combine through the whole body instead of the isolated work that we've been doing thus far. So bring the hands into the inner thighs. You're going to bend your elbows out wide and start to come over. From here, inhale. Pull the chest up. Stick your tailbone out. That's the bottom of your spine. Look up. And then exhale. Pull your belly button in and round to the spine. Stretch the arms long and pull back. Inhale. Bend the arms. Extend the chest, look up. Exhale, go the other way. Curl the navel in, round, stretch the arms. Take this 3 more times. Inhale, bend, open up. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come to neutral. Turn the palms to face in now. Slowly stretch your left hand down towards your left inner ankle. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, stretch the right hand down towards the right. So you're getting some side stretch. You might feel some stuff in the back, in the hips. Take this a few rounds. Good. And then on this next one, let the left hand come down. Stay here. Inhale, look up towards the sky. If that feels okay, you could keep your head here. If this doesn't feel good on the neck, just put your head in a position that does. And now slowly stretch the right arm all the way up. Good. Take one more breath here, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right arm down to your left. Press the palms together. Inhale, push into your feet and stretch all the way up overhead or as high as you can go. And then exhale, open the arms back out to meet the inner thighs. Inhale, slowly stretch the right arm down here and pause. And then explore, looking all the way up to the sky or somewhere along this line that feels good to the neck. From here, extend the left arm up this time. Take a few full breaths here, stretching out through the arms, the hips, the legs, the sides. Exhale, bring your left hand down to meet the right. Press into your feet and rise up. And then open the arms back up. So we'll connect the breath to the body, individual movements here. This is called Vinyasa. So you might have seen Vinyasa yoga. Inhale, slowly reach down. Exhale, turn the head up. Inhale, stretch the arm up. Exhale, take it all the way down to meet the other hand. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, open the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, reach the right arm down. Inhale, look and reach the left arm up. Exhale, bring the hands together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the arms. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open. Inhale here. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, press palms. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, open. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Slowly bring the legs together. We'll do one more cross-legged position. So you can cross the right feet at the ankle or at the thighs. Doesn't matter. Bring the arms out like a cactus shape. Next, you're gonna take your arms, your elbows together, and then sit the left elbow inside the right. Now, if your elbows don't cross, you can do this. If the elbows cross, press the backs of the hands together, or maybe double wrap the hands. From here, whether you're crossed at the ankles or the thighs, squeeze your legs together, and then slowly curl down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, curl down. Inhale, stretch up. Last one, this is the eagle pose. Inhale, open up, stretch your arms out like wings. And release. We'll take the other side, eagle pose. Cross at the ankles or the thighs. Inhale, arms up like a cactus. Take your elbows together and then sit the right arm in the left. Press the backs of the hands or the front of the hands. And again, remember, if you've done the opposite, just do the other side. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, curl down. Inhale, squeeze everything into the center. Exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, curl it down. Inhale, open wide, fly out, stretch it out. And then exhale. Inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, lean back in your seat. And once again, find comfort in your chair. You can rest the arms by your sides or in your lap, whatever's the most comfortable to you. Close the eyes if that helps you move inward, and notice your breath traveling in and out of the body. And just take a scan, just to scan at the end here like we scanned in the beginning. Start at the top of the head, move through the body. If you notice areas of tension in the face or the neck, simply exhale and try to release them. Move to the shoulders and the chest. Exhale any tension with the breath. Drop into the mid-back, the rib cage. Bring your attention down into your abdomen, your pelvis. Releasing any tension with the exhalation. Go down to the thighs, the knees, all the way down into the feet. Notice any tension in the toes. Allow the exhalation to slide the tension out of the body. And then allow the inhalation to fill the nice open spaces that you've created. Lastly, go into the arms, the elbows, the forearms. Relax the wrists and the fingers. Take a deep, full breath into the whole body. And exhale, release. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. one more deep breath in and deep breath out. And gently blink open the eyes if they're closed. Bring the palms together at the center of the heart. Bow your head down to your own heart. This is a sign of reverence to moving from the heart space, right? A lot of times we get very caught up in what's happening in our mind, in that processing center. But if we drop down and we really tap into what's going on in our heart, the answers become clear and we find ourselves moving through what's right and what's just. Thank you so much for taking the time to share this practice. This class actually happens every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. So you can check out my bio on the website, and if you're interested in joining next week or in the following weeks, that would be great. Again, you saw we did the whole class seated, so if you are able to sit or you know someone who's able to sit who might find it more challenging to stand or lay down, then this is a great class for them to join as well. So please share. This recording will be up on the Team DC account pages. I will be leading 2 more special live sessions this week in honor of Pride Week. The first one is Friday. It's Friday at 12:30. It's another 45-minute session, and it's called Meditation for Mental Toughness. So we'll be taking a class to work on breathing practices to hone in on that so we can endure. So check that out. There's a description for that, and there's some event pages on social media. You can also see the description there. And then on Sunday, I'll be leading a class at 10 a.m. called Yoga for Athletes. That will be a 60-minute class. It is open to many levels. You don't have to have practiced yoga before, but we will be standing, sitting, and laying down. So keep that in mind as you look towards these events. Check out tonight. I believe it's rugby night. So some of my friends will be on there talking about rugby in the district and all of the many great events. There's an auction going on, so please go ahead and support Team GC through the auction. This is a big week for them. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, a wonderful week, and namaste.